The night was dark and silent as John drove his truck along Interstate 80 in the vast Nevada desert. He had been on the road for hours, the only company being the hum of the engine and the occasional flicker of his headlights against the empty highway. Fatigue weighed heavy on his shoulders, and he decided it was time to pull over at a rest stop to stretch his legs and grab a cup of coffee. As he approached the desolate rest area, John was surprised to see another vehicle parked there. A worn-out sedan sat in the dimly lit parking lot, its presence adding an eerie touch to the already desolate landscape. Cautiously, John parked his truck beside the sedan and stepped out into the chilly night air. The rest stop was a small oasis in the vastness of the desert, featuring a few dimly lit vending machines, picnic tables, and a restroom facility that seemed to be straight out of the 1970s. John shivered as a gust of wind swept through, causing the shadows to dance around him. A flickering streetlight overhead added an uncertain glow to the surroundings. As he walked towards the vending machines, John noticed a strange movement out of the corner of his eye. Turning his head, he squinted into the darkness, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. A bizarre creature emerged from the shadows, moving with an uncanny grace that sent a shiver down John's spine. The creature was unlike anything he had ever seen. It had a slender, elongated body covered in shimmering scales that reflected the faint moonlight. Its limbs were thin and wiry, each ending in sharp, claw-like appendages. The creature's head was the most unsettling part, a combination of insectoid eyes that glowed an otherworldly blue and a set of slender antennae that twitched with an eerie intelligence. Frozen in place, John watched as the creature approached him with an otherworldly gait. The creature emitted a soft, melodic hum that resonated through the air, creating an ethereal atmosphere around it. John's heart raced as he tried to comprehend the surreal encounter unfolding before him. For a moment, the creature and John stood face to face, separated by an invisible barrier of fear and curiosity. The creature's eyes seemed to steady him, and in that moment, John felt a strange connection, as if the creature could sense his thoughts and emotions. Abruptly, the creature turned away and glided towards the restroom facility. John hesitated but found himself compelled to follow. The creature moved gracefully, disappearing into the darkness within the restroom building. Gathering his courage, John stepped inside, the door creaking behind him. The restroom was eerily silent, the only sound being the distant hum of the creature. John cautiously made his way through the dimly lit corridor, finding the creature standing in front of a cracked and stained mirror. Its glowing eyes met John's reflection, and in that gaze, John sensed a deep understanding that transcended language. Without warning, the creature extended a slender appendage towards the mirror. As its claw-like tip touched the glass, the reflection shimmered, revealing a surreal dreamscape, a landscape of alien worlds and cosmic wonders. John gasped, overwhelmed by the beauty and strangeness that unfolded before his eyes. In that surreal moment, John felt a profound connection with the mysterious creature, as if they were explorers of the unknown, sharing a glimpse into realms beyond human comprehension. As quickly as it had begun, the vision faded, and the creature turned away, disappearing into the shadows. John stood alone in the restroom, his mind reeling from the inexplicable encounter. The air was charged with an otherworldly energy, and as he stepped back into the chilly night, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had witnessed something far beyond the limits of earthly understanding. As he drove away from the rest stop, the desert landscape stretched out before him, concealing the secrets of that strange night along Interstate 80 in Nevada.